Well, my friends, look at this. The Gambler's Chest expansion is in print. Yeah, this time it really looks like this is going to happen. Who would have thought that? Am I right or am I right? So yeah, we will take a quick look through all of this. So you see here, yeah, the estimated delivery 2023, second quarter. I think that's realistic. And yeah, for content of the Gambler's Chest, I don't think we have to go through all of that because yeah, it has all been shown before, as expected. If it's in print, there's nothing being added, so nothing really to show. That's a good thing. Of course, there's always a bit to show. We'll go into that later. But first off, I wanted to talk about something different, and that's the painting contest. And that's originally why I wanted to make this video, because I entered something into this painting contest. And yeah, just looking through all these craned paint jobs and these really nice bases everyone did. It's just amazing. I'm so happy this painting contest is a thing in Kingdom Death. And yeah, just look at this, how these amazing artists, painters did these models. This one a bit old schooly, and oh, look at the skin tones, it's just amazing. Yeah, I don't want to go way into deep to this. You can look at it for yourself, but yeah, this one is mine. I am pretty pleased. They showcased it in this update. It was a lot of work. I wasn't able to show anything of it beforehand, and yeah, so I had to do it, let's say, a bit in secret. But yeah, you know me, I like to show at least some of the things I'm working on. And yeah, and this one took a lot of time. This model, except for the Manhunter, of course, is a complete solid piece. It has no back, and yeah, that's because it's just a display model. And after this, I uploaded this video. I will put the model online for free on my CG Trader site. So if you want, you can download it, and yeah, you can print it yourself. Yeah, and maybe looking through all these great paint jobs will give you some inspiration to paint it. Or maybe you even have this Manhunter pinup and want to do something with it, so then go for it. Why not? Yeah, oh yeah, this one, I really thought about doing this one. This male visionary, I think it is. And yeah, I wouldn't have come up with such a great idea, putting it on the beach with like the umbrella above it. Just great. But yeah, let's get into the update. So again, I want to do a quick one in this because yeah, I'm not a huge fan when it comes to long videos, and I think there are others that are doing a much better job than me. But yeah, some of the things are interesting, and yeah, like this these new token sheets that come with the Gambler's Chest. This one seems to be like a blood pool, maybe for the Crimson Croc. And over here we have like this, almost looks like a nightmare tree, or maybe something to do with the gambler. It's not that good to see because it's quite small. But yeah, here over there are some fingers, I guess that are fingers, or stone fingers. And over here we have the Kingsman halberd. I think it's called halberd, or is it a spear? Yeah, I'm obviously very curious about that, because there are no Kingsmen in the Gambler's Chest, but there is the King. So how to implement these different things? And I think they are doing this with terrain. Yeah, also this one seems to be some kind of elevation terrain, so something survivors can go up and attack from above, because it looks like steps. Just a guess, but I think it's a good guess. And yeah, all these small tokens, I really don't have a clue what they are about, but yeah, except for this one maybe. This one seems to be have something to do with the Scouts of Death, is my guess. But yeah, we'll look at that later on again, but I think it's the cloak of the pinups, of the Scouts of Death. Yeah, we also got some new tokens, like these torment tokens. I remember there were some keywords on some gear cards from the king, and they had this keyword torment, so I guess those are the tokens we will have to use. I hope they are enough, because I never have enough tokens, speed tokens, accuracy tokens. I always had to buy like a second bunch of them. So, but yeah, let's see if those will be enough. Yeah, there's also some curious things like these this razor sharp die. Also, really don't know what monster this is for. I would suggest it's for the gambler, because it makes sense, a gambler and the dice. So maybe there's some kind of mechanic. These symbols that are shown on the dice, they seem to be the symbols that we saw in this cryptic message that came in a few weeks ago, where he announced an update. So I'm curious to see how this is implemented, but I'm sure it will be something fun. Okay, here we see a lot of things we have seen before. First story went from the Crimson Croc, and yeah, and here we see the Scouts of Deaths, the ones I've talked about, and I think that this token is the cloak from the Scouts, but from above. So if you place them on the board, they will be hidden on the board, and afterwards, if you choose to enter them into the game, I think they will be replaced with the miniature. Yeah, but again, a lot of this stuff we've already seen, like all these books and like the box, the insert we haven't seen before, but I think it's not a final version of it. And of course, the most important thing to me are the miniatures. And yeah, there are some really great miniatures in here. Just look at the Watcher base. It's quite huge, the Watcher. A lot of space to maybe expand the cloak for a future base I will make. Or yeah, or the king also has a lot of space. I'm a bit disappointed with the hand model. It's right over here. I don't know if you can see it on this picture, but it seems to be the same size as the hand from the original core game. Yeah, I think here you can see it even better. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed about that, because I was hoping for a larger base. Larger bases always means to me that I can just work in more detail. But yeah, I think it makes sense from a from the perspective of story, that the hand doesn't change its size over time. So yeah, let's just go quickly through some of these things. And yeah, the next thing I saw that was interesting to me was the showdown board. I personally didn't get it, because yeah, I think I will make my own, and I have some kind of vision what the showdown board has to look like. But yeah, we will see what they come up with, and maybe I'm wrong and it will be great. And yeah, we will get it early next year, so I'm pretty excited about that. Also, Frog Dog and Black Knight expansions seem to be pushed up front, so we'll get this in the third quarter of next year. And they also showcase it again at the Gen Con if they can. I think we have seen both of them on Gen Con, but yeah, maybe it's more refined or more armor sets or stuff like that. Yeah, but now let's get into the real stuff. The thing I'm most looking forward to after Gambler's Chest is of course Campaigns of Death. A lot of hybrid armor sets that I'm really looking forward to. I always loved those hybrid sets. They were just, yeah, just breaking up these, always getting the same armor cards and the best ones, and just mix it up a bit. And yeah, I think it looks kind of funny with these mushrooms and stuff. I don't think it will be my favorite design-wise, but I think they look good enough. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to putting all this stuff together. Yeah, the main update, I guess, is this Inverted Mountain campaign update. Yeah, I don't know a lot about it. they've teased it before. Like these artworks, I'm just scrolling through like a maniac. But yeah, I think these models, these early survivor models, are new. Yeah, I'm quite hyped about that because we don't have a lot of early game survivors with dynamic poses, and these even have some kind of weapons, swords and like hammers. So I think they will be great even for the normal campaign, the core game campaign, just to be one step up to the starting survivors. So they don't have stones in their hands or stone faces, but they already have daggers or something like that. And it of course would be great if those weapons could be swapped for different weapons. That's what Adam was going for with all the last armor sets, and I really hope he continues doing so with this one. That would actually be really, really great. Yeah, and again, I'm just scrolling through this. Yeah, this seem of course to be some settlement locations. Don't know exactly what monster they are for. And yeah, I think this seems to be like a frog dog thing on the bottom left. But yeah, we will see what all this stuff will be about. I like to be surprised a bit, so I won't go into the high detail here or speculation. Yeah, some new resources and some more armor sets. I think these ones look pretty cool. They are not over the top as some other armor sets, and they have very dynamic poses. Nice sculpts. Really looking forward to these ones, but yeah, again, this stuff will take a bit longer till it arrives. Yeah, some armors, some gear. Yeah, seems to be some kind of early gear because there's not much armor on it. And yeah, and also here we have a interesting settlement event card, Fluid Breach. Yes. To me it looks like a artwork from Mucha, a Czech artist. I've recently seen some of his artworks in Prague, Czech Republic. Really great. Love that they are going for this very colorful style here. And yeah, we can see it has some kind of mechanic, this card, so it's not just pull the card, do the effect, but it has this floodline which you place beside your settlement cards, and everything below it you won't be able to craft. So all these crafting slots that are printed on the settlement cards, everything below the flood line you won't be able to use it. So quite interesting things here. Yeah, these ones, I think they are the Visionaries. Yeah, they are the Visionaries. And they got a slight resculpt. Not a huge fan, I must say. This, especially the sword. The sword looks a bit Zelda-like for me. And they are a bit too fantasy for me, if you know what I mean. A bit too high fantasy. But yeah, I think, yeah, also these boots, I don't know about them. This is just too yeah, I like my Kingdom Death stuff to be more a used look. Let's call it this way. Yeah, Apotheosis, male and female. We have also seen these one before. Quite great sculpts, but yeah, for now let's just wrap through it. And here we have another artwork. And yeah, on the back of this guy we can again, like on the dice, we can see the symbols we have seen before in this cryptic message that was posted by Poots. And on the skull we can see a phoenix. But I'm not exactly sure if this dice should have anything to do with the phoenix. I don't think they will change the showdown at all. So I think it's just a artwork and there's nothing more to it. Yeah, so let's just jump ahead, see what else we've got going here. We of course have the inverted mountain, which is also going to be a huge campaign. And what I love about this inverted mountain concept is the feature of the survivors hanging upside down. And you can see here that they included survivors that are already in possession of like we call it climbing gear. And I think that's quite great. So we don't have just have these upside down survivors that we've seen before, but also poses where they are still standing on normal ground for earlier parts of the campaign. Yeah, you also can see here that the climbing gear will be outside of your normal grid, so it won't take up slots or something, which I think is quite great, so it won't destroy your builds. Yeah, here we have these trapdoor men, also quite interesting. The scouts, I love them, but what I love even more is the fact that they seem to be encounters. So monsters that we can use for the encounter board. At the moment we only have one monster type for that, and that would be these man-eaters. Oh no, what are they called? I forgot. Bone eaters. They are called bone eaters. Yeah, and with these ones we get a second monster that will fit this category of encounter. So yeah, quite nice to have something like that. And yeah, also yeah, some great cards here. Survivor status cards. Coffin torture. Yeah, we will see what that's going to do to our survivors. But yeah, they have like these multiple hands, so I think it's quite fitting that they try to catch your survivor and split them in half. Okay, okay, here are some more armor sets. Hybrid armor sets. As said, I'm quite a fan of those. These ones, yeah, Ram Frog. So, okay, so Frog Dog and Nightmare Ram, I'm guessing here. And okay, yeah, they look a bit bulky. So my first impression is they are, yeah, I think they will grow to me. I love the face masks. I love those. They look a bit like Alien Prometheus style. So I think they are, yeah, of course they have to do with knockback, because the Nightmare Ram, I think, will be a huge knockback reliant monster, like throwing you off these steps of the showdown board that will be implemented in this showdown. And Grai Kito as a griffin and mosquito, I'm guessing here. Oh yeah, they look cool. They look like some Japanese samurais. Yeah, love those. Oh, great detail on the staff. Very dynamic, great masks. Oh yeah, again, such great masks. Ooh, these look even more alien to me. Ooh yeah, that's going to be really nice to put together. And yeah, let's see, is there anything more? Yes, some more armor sets maybe. Just some artwork. Ooh, again, very dynamic pose. Love the fingers. Very great details in here on these armor sets. And yeah, I'm guessing that's pretty much it with Inverted Mountain. Yeah, okay, so next up we have these Wanderers. There's a new Wanderer that has been made with some help from the community, I'm reading here. Yeah, I'm a bit on edge with this Wanderer system, because as I read it, you only can implement one Wanderer per campaign. And we already have seen a Wanderer in the previous Gambler's Chest update. It was called Luck, and I think I would just prefer him. Also nice to see that we finally get these Soda Pop miniatures. They have been in the works forever, and I think people are really looking forward to getting those. Also great detail. I love that down there on the base there are small miniatures of the starting survivors, and also seems to be a Twilight Sword. Don't know what's going on with this hand, if they just left some supports or what this is exactly, but yeah. Okay, my friends, finally I want to go into the shop there has been a Kingdom Death Simulator that has been released. Yeah, I'm not into this virtual board gaming. I've never used Tabletop Simulator, and I won't use this one either. But I think it looks quite good. I think it's well done. Don't know what it is about this house environment they are trying to implement. Also be aware that this is, before you buy that, this is an active development, so there is not everything implemented. You will can get access to like this house you can wander through. Don't know what that has to do with the game. I don't know if this really fits the whole style of the game, but I guess it's fun, so why not? There will be some land features I'm reading here. You can assemble miniatures. I don't know what's the appeal of virtually assembling miniatures, but okay. At least they put a bottle of super glue on the bottom left, so I think that's nice. And yeah, I'm more interested in these customization features they are implementing. If you really can paint your miniatures and change weapons and stuff like that, I think that would be quite awesome. If you want to buy this virtual Kingdom Death Simulator, there are a few options. The most advanced one is like this 4-key pack. I think you will have to buy multiple versions if you want to play this with friends. I think everybody has to own it. And yeah, I think that's normal for things like this. But within this Dwelling Master key set, where I'm pointing at, will be the expansion content will be included in those. So I think that's good to know. Minor content won't be part of it, but I think that's okay. You don't really need it anyway, not even for the real game. And yeah, with the dwelling key you get like this physical key, and the standard key will be the one that I think is most popular. It's the cheapest. It gives you access and everything like the expansions you can get later. This Founder Stone Memento is, I think, a pure virtual add-on. I myself looked at these beta content here. I don't really like the beta content because it has these blue stripes on it, and as you will see, I don't think it's really advisable to get the beta content, because this one I'm opening up right now was beta content before, and now it gets a real release, and there are just much more cards. These two cards were the only ones that were included with the beta content, and all the rest, like this terrain piece and the dagger and these additional cards, they are just with this one. And if you look closely, it's $30, and the beta content goes for $30 as well. So I think it's probably a wise decision to wait for the real stuff. Except of course if you're a collector. Here there are some things that don't have game content. I don't think they're something I would get personally. Also the Naked Forbidden bundle. You have really to think about if that's worth it, because you will get those 4 miniatures on the right side. The left one, the king, will already include it in the Gambler's chest. I don't know if this is something you will get. Same goes of course for the Nightmare Ram, will be released later on. The Pinups of Death are now on discount, half the price I guess. So if you want those, pretty nice price. Also the Echoes of Death is still available, also half price. I personally don't like the pattern cards. You can only use like a few of them in one game, and every additional one you unlock you will have to replace an old one. So I'm not a huge fan about this, and it's also terrible for organization to keep track of everything you want to unlock. So I personally am not into these releases. Of course, the miniatures are quite cool. I especially like the last one, the one who's using Fist and Tooth, because there's no real miniature with the game. But yeah, I don't think it's for 35 bucks. I think you can do it, but I wouldn't buy it for the regular 71. Also, if you're on it, always pick up some dice. Always good to have those. And yeah, down here you can see all the pinups. You can buy them separately, but I think you can you could buy them before. So I think they are pretty regular at the store at the moment. So yeah, if you want to have the Manhunter, the one I built the base for, that's the one. So you can buy it and you can print the base I showed before, and you can have fun with it. Okay guys, I think that's pretty much it. And I hope you enjoyed this very fast walkthrough. Still took a lot of time, but yeah, okay. See you till next time, and I hope you enjoy it.